Hello, students. Good morning, everyone. How many of you joined in YouTube or on Zoom? Please let me know quickly. Well, Rupa, Kaizen, Disha, Happy, Kharbudon, I'm seeing you on YouTube, but I'd rather want you all on Zoom so that we can interact face to face. Good morning, Saujanya. How are you doing, Saujanya? How are everyone? Yashi, I'm good. Why don't you join on Zoom? Mamim, Zoom. I've provided you the link on the group, right? Good morning, Geeta. So you can ask me a question. I'll prefer you open your video and audio so that we can interact with each other. You always see me every day, but I have not seen you, many of you guys, at all. And if you want to ask anything, just please feel free to ask anything, okay? Desha, aaj ka newspaper analysis, I'll do it tomorrow, right? Because the studio here, they are available only for a certain time and it allowed me only to take the Zoom session today. And as many of your fellow aspirants, they were asking me to conduct such session, it will help you in covering all of your doubts. Okay, Disha? So, Saujanya, what is that you want to ask? Please feel free, go ahead. Okay, Bhaskar, you want to know about the optional subject. What about optional subject? Have you picked up any subject? Summa, good morning on YouTube. Please join on Zoom so that we can talk to each other. You can start your microphone. Okay, please start your microphone and video and ask me the questions directly. Prasad, Geeta and Saujanya, go ahead. Not allowed on microphone. Let me see what I can. Okay.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Who is this?
So this is Geeta, sir. Geeta
Yes,
Martin.
Geeta. Ask. Please feel free to ask whatever you want to ask.
So I did my BSc Agriculture, sir. So
Okay.
I was
From
in
where?
confusion. So I did in Dharwad, sir.
You live in? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I did in Dharwad, sir.
Oh, Dharwad, Karnataka.
Yes, sir.
Very beautiful place. So tell me
Oh,
about. Yeah, tell me about you. You did your BSc in agriculture. From where?
yes, sir. So last mine 2024 passed out, sir. I got placed in an research company. I was working present. So I just wanted to take agriculture or some other optional subject. Totally, I'm in confusion.
Okay. How much did marks did you get? Were you good at studies or were you average or were you not so good? Sorry if I'm
So
asking such a kind of question, but I need to know so that I can
yeah,
suggest.
sir. So the mine percentage is 90%, sir, in
So you
agriculture.
are a good student. And how is your interest in agriculture? I'm assuming if you have done your optional subject, so what is your level of interest?
So as economy has included like half of the agriculture, right? When it
Hmm.
comes to economy. So I am aware of that. Some I have seen last year papers of agriculture optional. It was like linked to our MSc and BSc topics and the
Okay.
economy. So I just like most of the topics are I know in that. So
Yes.
I'm aware of
So I'd suggest if you have a good grasp, which is quite visible from your 90 percentage, that you have a good grasp over agriculture, right?
yes,
So
sir.
I'd want you to go for agriculture. You know why? Because not
Yes.
just in UPSC exam, that is civil services exam, you can also give forest service exam. There, agriculture is a compulsory subject.
Okay.
So something that other people have to additionally prepare for agriculture, this is something you already have prepared, right?
Yes, sir.
So go ahead with the agriculture. If you feel comfortable and if you still need more help, you can type agricultural optional for UPSC on YouTube. There will be few videos available that will be model lectures, right?
Yes, sir.
Watch one of those videos. And if you still feel it is good for you, go ahead with it. Make a decision and stick to it.
Okay.
Understood?
So just wanted to know like how the competition will be for agriculture optional. Like
Well, not
what may be scoring?
well,
I just wanted to
competition
know.
is something, to be very frank, you don't have to worry about. Because competition, for example, in more popular of the optional subjects like sociology, like PSI, or like Anthro, is very high. But still,
Yes, sir.
you find good students who write well answers, they stand out. So, something of the primary driving factor about an optional subject should be your interest on that optional subject, not anything else. Don't worry about the competition. This is something that you are only responsible for your own preparation, not for anyone else. If you
Okay.
like agriculture, I'll suggest you go ahead with it. And since you already have a background in that subject, so it will be easier for you to prepare for this optional subject. And at the same time, you can dedicate more amount of time for your GS papers, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So is any agriculture optional courses available in StudyIQ?
In
I
study,
just want to.
yes, agriculture option courses are available. There's a ma'am who takes this course, but you're
Okay.
from Dharwad. How do you understand Hindi?
Like I know, sir. 2 years I was in Bangalore and
Okay, okay. So
Karnataka.
you have
Like
a workable knowledge of Hindi, right?
yeah, yeah, yes, sir. I can
So
speak.
then you can easily manage the course.
Okay.
That majority of the teaching that ma'am teaches now, she teaches in English. But in the
Okay.
conversation that we are conversing right now in English, but
Yes,
sometimes
sir.
the conversations can happen in Hindi. So if you understand some Hindi also now, it will be enough for you to clear
Yeah,
that.
sir. I can speak and understand Hindi.
Yeah, yeah. So then it is good enough for you. You can take the course. You can go to the website, and I tell you now,
Okay.
ATS Live.
Yes, sir.
So apply that code also. You will get discounts also on the agriculture option subject.
That will be for how many months, sir?
That I'm afraid that more details will be available on the course page only. Let me see. Okay, let me
Okay.
study IQ. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why isn't it working? Okay, now it is working. So anything else? In the meantime, let it open. For some reason, net today is very erratic. Any other question, Geeta?
Sir, about the economy, sir. Like, I wanted to take class for economy, but currently I am in in resignation period. Mine will be October last, sir,
Oh,
working day.
you were working.
Yes, sir. 1.5 year has been completed.
Okay, after your college, you told me you got a placement.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
Which company are you working?
So I was working in this Nuvedu, sir, Bangalore,
Okay, okay.
where medicinal mushrooms research will be done.
Bangalore, etc. Climate is so nice. It makes you forget the bad traffic that city has.
Yes, sir.
Let it open. Well, let me see in my mobile phone. You'll find the courses, okay?
Okay.
StudyIQ.com. Yes, UPSC optionals. Ravi ko bhejo. UPSC optional. Yes, agriculture. Yes, agriculture is there. Monica ma'am is taking the classes.
Okay.
The duration of the subject is it has started from 20th of June and it will complete on 30th of November.
Okay. It's 6 months, of course, sir.
Yes, it's basically a 6 months course.
Okay. It will start for next year also, right,
Yes, it
sir?
will start for next year. You can note down a number that I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. One.
You can call on that number and get each and every of your query addressed.
Yeah, sir.
That number is 76
Yes, sir.
4000
Yes, sir.
3000.
Okay.
764 000 3000.
Yes, sir.
And do not forget to let them know that I have referred it to you. They'll add the discounts, okay?
Okay, sir.
And make sure to check it before you make the payment.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything
Thank
else,
you,
Geeta?
sir. Sir. For now, yeah, sir. I need to think like later. I'll come with
Okay,
other
okay, no
questions.
problem, Geeta.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Geeta. Anyone else? Please feel free to unmute yourself and also make the video live so that we can see each other. Rishi Pandey. Rishi Pandey, why aren't you here in Zoom session? Anuj, Venkat. Sir, how to choose optional subject? Venkat, why don't you come online? Yes, Sojanya. Hello, how are you?
Good, sir.
How are you managing handling your children as well as studies?
It's take like it makes difficult to me, sir, but I have to manage myself with the support of my family, sir.
I understand. It's a very demanding job, but hats off to you that you are able to pull it off and so well. For others who don't know, Sojanya is one of our regular students, and she's a regular student despite having kids. So she manages her household, and while doing so, she also is able to study. So please, other students, please take inspiration from one of your colleagues or one of your friends, Sojanya. She's an example that you should lead by. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, Saujanya, go ahead. Give
Uh,
me a second.
I have one
Give me a
question.
second, Saujanya. Give me a second.
Okay, okay, sir.
Geeta wanted about optional, right? So this is the optional, UPSC optional. Here, if you scroll, you'll find the agriculture course. Yeah, this is the agriculture course. Okay. And there are details. There is this number 764 000 3 000. You can call this number and take help. Okay. And if you need any
Sure,
help,
sir.
you can also contact me in the Telegram session.
Sure, sir.
Sorry for the interruption, Saujanya. Please go ahead.
No problem, sir. Sir, I had only one question, sir. But maybe because of my household works, I don't have consistency in studies, sir. Suggest some tips to maintain consistency in studies, sir.
You're a homemaker, right?
Yes, sir.
So, what are the times of your children when they go to school?
They went to school at 8:30, sir. After that, I have up to 12. I do home work, sir.
Housework, yeah. That is a very challenging aspect. We all did housework during COVID-19 pandemic and we understood how tough it can be. People take it for granted when their mothers or when anyone in their home do their work, na? They don't
Yes,
understand the importance of it until unless someone stops doing it.
it's 12, sir. I complete all my work at 12, sir. After that, I had 2 to 3 hours of leisure time, sir. At the time, I try to study my best, sir, but some obstacles comes to me, sir.
And
Mm,
when do they return from school?
they are at home at 5, sir.
Okay. So five. So basically have 5 hours after 12 till 5, right?
Yes, sir.
So try to squeeze in as much as you can. I understand you'd be tired after your household work, but if you want to study, this is a kind of effort. You already are making an effort. Kudos to that. But after that, you also have to stretch it a little bit.
Yes, sir.
And this is the time which provides you an undistracted time that you can study.
Yes.
Yes, Pulkita, after I'm done with Saujanya, I'll take up your question. Okay. So yes, Saujanya. So please try to squeeze in as much time as you can till the time your children return to your household. And when do you sleep late at the night?
11, sir.
And when do your children sleep?
It's 11, sir.
Okay, all of you sleep at the same time.
Yes, sir.
Can you manage to sleep an hour later?
No problem, sir. Later 1 hour to 2 hours I study for up to 1, sir.
Yes, you can do that, but please ensure your next day doesn't get suffered.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the problem, sir. But
Try,
I
you
try to
know,
manage to study 2 hours up to night. 2 hours in night, sir.
try one thing. Try 1 hour study every night for 1 week or so.
Yes, sir.
When you're comfortable with 1 hour stretching of time, then stretch it to another hour. That is 2 hours. Gradually you need to increase this time period. If you increase it suddenly, now you'll face the brunt the next day.
Yes.
So that is you have to do. First plan it 1 hour for a week or 10 days. And when you can manage it, then try to stretch it 1 more hour. You'll realize it how much can you stretch.
Yes, sir.
And human body is so great, it can manage temperatures of Thar Desert and it can manage temperatures of Canada and Russia. So if humans can do that thing, now we can even manage our sleep.
Yes, sir.
I know you're very dedicated. That's the best aspect about it. Now you only have to play smartly on how you want to study and try to be very smart about it. Try to maximize whatever time you get. Anything else, Sojanya?
Nothing, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Good to see you. First time I'm seeing you. You all see me every day.
Yes, sir.
So this one-way session, I thought let's make it two-way today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sojanya, thank you for coming.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, yes,
Hi.
yes, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay.
Pulkita, if you feel okay, you can also start your video. It helps
Uh,
me track in a much better way.
I know, but I think
No
I
problem. Go ahead.
stick to this.
No problem. Go ahead.
Thank you. So I'm 29 and
Hmm.
I'm married.
Mhm.
Recently married, so it's not a problem. But I'm also working, and I have recently found my interest in to do this.
Mhm.
Then I'm obviously a beginner because I've never had a I've not had any backup, or I don't have any knowledge of any subjects so far. And I, because of my age, it's a constraint, and I've been wanting to basically try to do the 26 attempt. Do you think starting, like, I think you're doing a study IQ, starting a course starting tomorrow for 26. So I've been asking around, and I spoke to the counselor as well, and all of them have been of an opinion that I will not be able to probably complete the course, but and I should go for 27. But I also obviously do not want to put a lot of
Stretch it
years
so
in
low.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you suggest? Should I go in for it, or I mean, and I also work. So
Where do you
I
work, Pulkita?
I work in a luxury firm.
Okay,
It's a
which
resale
one?
luxury. I work in the resale luxury. It's a GCC company.
Okay, and in which place do you live?
I live in Delhi.
Okay, so you work near Emporio and all?
No, no, no. So it's a work from home setup.
Okay, okay, nice.
I used to go to work, and now it's a work from home setup, and we meet like a day or two in every 2 3 months.
Okay, okay. So at least the better aspect about your thing is that you don't need to spend a lot of time traveling.
Yeah, but then the working hours are huge.
Yeah, that is a given. Even my manager here at StudyIQ would agree. Uh,
Yeah.
Today I had a 8 to 11 class, and after this I'm taking Ask Me Anything session. So once I'm done with the session, now when I go to home, I just don't want to speak. So
Right.
I understand your problem that sometimes work can be demanding, and it is correct with everyone. So you told me you do not have any background of this kind of a preparation, right? What is your graduation subject?
My graduation is computers, BSc computers, and my master's is from in fashion management, NIFT.
Okay, NIFT, Delhi.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice college. Yeah. Now we were speaking. So you don't have any idea or any sort of a clue
Background.
about what
Yeah.
is there in UPSC, right?
Right.
So actually, those counselors were right. Because first of all, right now, if you're working anywhere, be it for 5 hours or for 15 hours, you won't get your complete day for your studies.
I've been thinking about resigning though, but like I haven't made up my mind yet. So that is why I needed some sort of expertise opinion.
Well, this is a big decision of you deciding to resign or not. So I'll suggest you to say decide for 1 more week. Take
Right.
1 more week. Talk to your parents, and you're married, right? So talk to your husband also.
Yeah.
Also, there must be some friends of yours who you think would give a very honest opinion. So also take their opinion. But ultimately, you will have to realize this is a decision of your own
No,
because.
see,
Hmm.
what I am sorry to cut you.
No, no, no.
The resignation part is okay. That is manageable. If I'll resign today, I'll probably find another job in 1 year if I don't make it.
Hmm.
But my basic question is that if I start right now, and I've already started a bit, but I want to start with proper guidance and mentorship, and I have not been able to find it anywhere right now. So
Hmm.
that is why I've come to this platform. I just want to understand whether I will be able to complete the course within the before prelims, including obviously my optional, whichever I'll take.
Have
And
you decided any of your subject as an optional?
I have only studied management all my life, but management is a very vast subject, and I don't think I'll be able to cover it. So
Okay.
I obviously the next best thing was to go with sociology.
Okay. And have you covered anything or have you even read the syllabus of sociology?
I have. I haven't covered. I've read the syllabus. I've watched videos. So yeah.
Well, sociology here, for example, sociology, the sir who takes it, Divakar sir, he's a very experienced and a very good faculty. And also, I know him personally because I see him sometimes. I take also these classes from Delhi, na, so he comes when, so I interact with him. So if you want to take sociology, you can obviously consider here. The faculty is basically one of the best in the industry.
Yeah.
Right. Now coming back to the GS subject.
Right.
So GS, you will be able to clear this exam, but provided if you want to stay working, then I wouldn't suggest you to opt for 2026 batch. But in case if you resign, and please make that decision very carefully.
Carefully. Yeah.
And if you decide to resign, then please do not hesitate us to take a course for 2026. But provided if you have your entire day with you for studies.
Right. That is exactly what I was thinking. The
Yes.
only decision is to take is to resign or not.
Yes, first decide that. You can still take 1 week or so to decide that. And after you have made up your mind either way, then proceed for either 26 or 27.
Right. And I saw your, I actually follow your Indian Express analysis every day.
Okay.
So that is where I saw that you have started this resolution batch for 26.
Yes, I am teaching currently in that batch only. So from 8 to 11 in the morning, I take economy lectures, and after 11, I start up with this Indian Express analysis. So 4 hours continuous. I only get about 7 to 8 minutes in between. So I go and have tea and come back.
That's amazing. But yeah, I do understand. I think I'm gonna take up the course. So thank you so much for the.
Okay. You're welcome. And you know now how to get discounts.
Yeah, I have been speaking to someone, so I think that should be fine.
Okay. And if you need any help, you can obviously contact me in the Telegram or
I
obviously in the
actually don't know
comment.
how to do that.
Well,
I
there's a group ATS Live, right? You know that group?
yeah,
Have you subscribed to that group?
yeah. I'm there. ATS
There,
like it's called Ankit Singh UPSC.
yes, exactly.
Okay,
So that is a group, and in that there's a subsidiary group called as ATS Live Discussion.
okay,
So here you can ask questions.
okay.
I will give you. I'll just publish the link on the channel itself so that you can join this channel. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Give
I
me a
can see
second.
discussion group, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Kanchan says she's unable to join the meeting. Use this link. Give me a second. Have you been able to join, Pulkita?
Yeah. I've already joined it.
Okay,
So
thank you. So here you can ask the questions. Please feel free at any time to ask the
great.
questions. Do not hesitate at all.
Okay. Thank
Mm.
you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Pulkita. Hello, Venus.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning, Venus. How are you?
I am fine, sir. What about you?
I'm good. So any questions, Venus?
Yes, sir. My question is I procrastinate a lot. I mean, I do regret about this, but still I procrastinate.
Well, this is something I can relate. I went yesterday to my home and I decided that I will study. I need to study about 3 to 4 hours before I can take the lectures for economy, right? So I decided in when I was traveling to my home that I will study. As soon as I ate, I slept for 2 hours. So I can relate with what you're trying to say.
Sir, I made my goal every day that today I have to complete sixth class geography, history, and all, but still I procrastinate.
How
That
will you
I'll
be able
complete
to
it tomorrow.
clear or cover 3 subjects in a day? You think it is manageable or it is efficient to do that?
No, not complete subjects, but like geography, 3 chapters for geography, 1 chapter for history, newspaper, so it must have video.
See, I tell you one thing, just understand it. If you are reading geography, try to read only geography for at least half a day. At max, what you can do is study 2 different subjects in a day, and that too stretched apart. Suppose if you want to study geography and history, so in the first half or in the during the daytime, you study geography, you take few hours of break, which in which you can do anything that you like. And after that, only you study history, and do not try to study one chapter and one chapter. Try to study 2 to 3 chapters, larger chunks at once. Because we are grown ups now. If we would have been students or young children of 13, 14 years of age, their retention is very low. So they need to study at smaller chunks. But we are grown enough to study larger chunks and able to retain it. And whatever we are reading, you have to understand those are school level stuff. So it shouldn't be very tough for us to retain all those things.
Okay, sir. I practice reasoning and aptitude daily. Apart from that, my theory subjects.
Okay. And what is your educational background, Venus?
Just completed 12th. Now
Okay.
waiting for my college.
Okay. So you have some time to be graduated.
Hmm.
Then only you can give this exam, not before that. And where do you live?
Meerut.
Okay, so nearby only.
Yes,
Rapid
sir.
metro, so you can reach.
Hmm.
Okay. Nice. Any else? Anything else?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Venus, thank you. Anyone else? Shraddha is joined today. Oh, hi, Shraddha. Anis, Gaurav, Suma, Vinodini, Vishnu. Let's see who are all here in YouTube. Let's take few comments from YouTube, okay? Kanchan, you're trying to join but unable to join. Kanchan, I've provided you link in the description, right? Tony Stark, sir, can 2027 graduates give 2027 UPSC? Yes, you can. You only need to submit your degrees during mains examination, and I know VIT, they will provide you the degree. Sir, what should be the priorities to choose optional? Disha, your priorities for choosing optional should only be your interest. If you have an interest in the subject, good enough. And if you don't have the interest, please don't take any optional. Okay, Disha? Why is my video not available? Let me see. Okay. Disha, your priority should be optional. Anything else is secondary. Manav sir, tell me where to start UPSC. I can't afford coaching. Can you tell me any channel or books from where? I'm confused. Well, Manav, please join this channel. You will find many educational content here for free. You can start watching them. And if you have any doubts, you can feel free to ask me questions in the comment section. Shalini, sir, I am preparing for 2027. I have completed my 80% optional and 2 GS subject. I am not able to inculcate all the things. What should I do? Well, Shalini, in this exam, now the problem is we learn a lot. Like in terms of expanse of the syllabus, in terms of depth, we have to learn a lot of things. So what you can do now, before covering fewer topics and before moving to different topics, you please try to revise whatever you have learned multiple times. So many students, they have problems in retaining whatever they have read. They have understood it, but when it comes to retention or recalling of those information, you find problems, and it is perfectly natural for all of you. So what you have to do, try to retain whatever you have learned by revising it multiple times. So suppose if you're reading Lakshmikant and you've done reading Lakshmikant for one time, so when you try to remember it, you won't remember most of it. Try to revise it again and again, and you'll realize after third, fourth revision, you're able to recall in a much better way. Right, Shalini? Venkat, Ashu, the Baga, no problem. OPVP, sir, which one is good? Should I go for one source, one book? Well, you should restrict yourself with one source. Find a good source of information. For example, in polity, you shouldn't prepare from anything except Lakshmikant. Similarly, for geography, please rely only on NCRTs. Similarly, for all the subjects, please rely on one source. Try to read and revise that source multiple times. It is much better than revising multiple source just once. You won't have anything remunerative or say anything beneficial if you're referring to multiple sources. Only thing that you will get is confused. Okay. Any other questions? I'm seeing some questions. I've missed out on most of it. Anyone else? Sir, is answer writing, do I need to give complete observation like Reserve Bank of India or at least RBI? Well, whenever you're writing any question, now suppose question is on FRBM Act, right? So first write fiscal responsibility and budget management, right? Entirely Act 2003. And for the first time, when you've written the entire full form now, write FRBM Act. So this is for the first time in your answer, write the complete act and write the abbreviation in the bracket. And afterwards, you can start writing FRBM. So at least once before writing RBI or any matter, any popular term also, please write the full form. Say Reserve Bank of India, write RBI in the bracket, and from the next time onwards, you can start writing RBI. Please ensure to do that. Do not assume that the evaluator must be smart enough to understand what does FRBM mean. Okay. Do not take this thing into consideration. Please ensure that you write the full form for the first time only. After that, you can use abbreviations. Anish, sir, kindly tell me about the subject timings in resolution batches. Well, resolution batches currently are available for both morning and evening. In morning, the class timings are 8 to 11. In evening, the class timings are 6 to 9. So you can decide accordingly. Sir, when to know we should avoid listening to others like toppers? Well, trust me from this, don't listen to toppers. Well, toppers may have become toppers because of something that suited them, right? So how would it suit your circumstances, right? All of you are differently placed. Some of you are working, some of you are not. Some of you are in college, some of you live in different parts of the country. So all of you have different circumstances. All of you face different challenges in the life. So how do you think if I'm able to prepare in one way, you will be able to prepare in the same way? Not right. So please do not listen to anyone. Sometimes listening to toppers can be misleading. Okay. Is Anthro a good subject for UPSC optional? Yes, Kanchan. Anthro is a very good subject for UPSC optional. It also has very less syllabus as compared to more bulky of the optional subjects like PSIR or history. So optional is a very good subject. Oh, sorry, Anthro is a very good subject, Kanchan. Sir, best books for economy. Well, with economy, the problem is the books only provide you with few information. According to me, there are two good books of economy, but also those two books won't cover the entire subject of economy. Those are Sriram IAS economy book, the older book, and another one is Vivek Singh Sir's book of S. Chand. Those are good books, but they won't provide you 100% coverage of the syllabus. Buy any one of them. I'd suggest buy Sriram IAS book. Okay, that is available everywhere. Sir, how to prepare for language paper? Arya, I'm sorry, I won't be able to help you in that. I have no idea about the language paper. And if you're asking about the Indian language paper in GS mains, there I can help you. My language paper was Hindi, and I have a good spoken Hindi, but when it comes to writing Hindi, na, I find it very difficult. So one day before the exam, I read most of the important grammars or Vyakran that is called in Hindi. So I prepared something that is more scoring. And when it comes to writing the essay in Hindi, that is an Indian language paper in GS mains, I used to write very basic essay like मेरा नाम ये है मैं ये करता हूँ something like that. Basically, you only need to get more than 66 marks in that exam, and those marks are not counted in your final score. Okay, this is just like the CSAT. Well, students on Vishnu Prashant, Summa, Prasad, Gaurav, Shraddha. Yes, Shraddha, go ahead.
Good morning, sir. I'm just excited to have spoken to you yesterday. Sir, I
Okay,
just
Shraddha,
had
no problem.
yeah, I just had two few questions, sir. I hope it's okay.
No
Um,
problem. Go ahead.
Sir, I did a little bit of gymnastics, trying to study too many subjects in a day. How should I manage this? It's been difficult. I'm
You
unable
don't
to.
have to. I told Saujanya also, or anyone else for that matter, please try to read only at max 2 subjects in a day.
Got it, sir. But
And
if
try to
it's
divide your time in two different halves of the day. Don't
Mhm.
try to confuse it. Say, try if you're preparing one subject in the first half of the day, then only prepare the second subjects in the second half of the day.
Got it, sir. Sir, there is one thing that happens to me often. When I read the subject, I very well remember it. I can do all the PYQs, MCQs, everything is easy. And then I come back in a week, I'll think, Arey, bhai, ye to bahut acha aa gaya topic. And after 2 weeks, sir, I come back and I'm just like, oh no, I
You're not able
studied
to
this?
recall.
Yes, sir. So this is scary.
This happens quite often. Happened with me, and I'm 100% sure happens with everyone who's studying for the first time. So here revision becomes very important.
Mm-hmm.
Try to schedule your learning in a way that if you read something in say Monday to Thursday, try to
Mm-hmm.
revise the same again on
Mm-hmm.
the next part of the week.
Got it, sir.
And as soon as you make progress in a particular subject, do not forget that you've read something before and you
Mm-hmm.
have to revise it.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you should try to attempt multiple revisions of a same text, and then you'll be able to see you're able to recall everything in a much better manner.
Sir, your revision means do I go through my handwritten notes that I make every time I study, or should I just
Well,
highlight my textbook?
for prelims, please do not make handwritten notes from the books.
Mm-hmm.
For example, Lakshmikant itself is a note of different sources of polity.
Mm-hmm.
So what
Mm-hmm.
the author of M. Lakshmikant, Mr. Lakshmikant did, he went through all the important sources
Mm-hmm.
and he wrote everything in a very concise manner. So itself,
Mm-hmm.
Lakshmikant itself is a note. If you try to make notes of Lakshmikant, you'll end up writing the every bit of information given in Lakshmikant.
Mm-hmm. I
So
understand,
for
sir.
prelims, you don't need to rely on notes. For mains, you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Mains,
Mm-hmm.
because the sources are available in different avenues, so you won't be able to revise it during mains, and mains is a
Mm-hmm.
very hectic thing to do. So you have to make handwritten notes for mains. But better than handwritten notes, I'll suggest you to make
Mm-hmm.
digital notes.
Got it, sir. Sir,
Digital
another
notes. So you
question.
know now why I'm telling you to make digital notes?
Yes, sir. Is it because I can take a printout and refer to it immediately?
And also that you can update it.
Understood, sir. Yes, I
And
can add to
what
it.
happens
Mm-hmm.
now when we make notes of any subject now, we end up
Mm-hmm.
writing a lot of information. But
Mm-hmm.
once you take multiple revisions of that same thing, now you'll realize that you're able to recall some of the information and not recall other part of the information. So once you edit those notes, try to remove the information that you're able to easily recall.
Got it, sir.
That is
So
how a digital note would help. Yes, Shraddha, you were asking something.
So the next question is actually might sound very bad, sir. I
No,
am.
no problem. Go ahead.
So some days I'm so motivated. I'm like, ho jayega, I will do it. And after a few days, I'm just like, okay, maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe I can't study 12 hours. How do I not give up, sir?
Well, this is something that happens to all of you. Even when it comes to say studying anything or preparing for the classes, I feel differently on the different parts of the week. And it is only natural for everyone, not just you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So please understand this is you understand what is a sine curve.
No, sir. If it's
Maths,
maths, I'm running.
maths. Yeah, I'll tell you what is a sine curve. Sine curve is this, right? Sine curve is this. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, this is your life also. Some days you feel very good. Some days you feel you won't be able to do anything in your life. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever you're here, please remember that you will come here, and whenever you're here, remember you will come here.
I got it, sir. So mindfulness, yes, got
Yes.
it, sir. So one last
Please.
question.
Hmm.
So when you were preparing, one part of it, how did you stay motivated? Second part of it, how do you consistently stay up with trends, sir? Because so much information keeps coming out from every other organization possible for UPSC. They have material. Ye pad lo, wo pad lo. This
Yes,
is
yes,
Magna
yes.
Carta. Ye wo. How, sir? Both of this. And last is about your social life, sir. How did you manage? And do you still have friends after this?
Well, to start with social life, I had literally zero social life.
Uh-huh.
I There were few friends. One of my roommates from college was in Delhi,
Mm-hmm.
so he was one of the only point of contact that I maintained during my
Mm-hmm.
preparation. I used to go to his place. We used
Mm-hmm.
to have dinner and all. That was about once a month, once in 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
except that, I was off social. I'm also not still not very used to social media. I do not like it. So one thing happened that I was not already addicted to social media. So leaving it entirely was not
Mm-hmm.
at all difficult for me. As far as contacts with respect to friends are concerned, you have
Mm-hmm.
to select only a few friends who you think will support you in this journey
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
try to minimize, if not eliminate, the contacts from the outside world.
Got it, sir. I just don't want to be
And
isolated and
you asked one more question about this was the first, and the last one was social life. In between, there was this important question.
yeah, sir, it was about, multiple times you get so many organizations bombarding you with information. Ye
Yes,
pad lo, wo
yes,
pad lo.
about this problem. This is a problem that has started with the digital era, right? Before digital era, we were interacting back in the organization I was working before.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. D. Subbarao had come there. You know who was Dr. D. Subbarao? Who is Dr. D. Subbarao? Sorry.
Sorry, sir.
He was a former RBI governor.
Oh.
He was a governor during the time of UPA from 2008 till 2013, I guess. And at
Mm-hmm.
that time, he gave this exam, or he cleared this exam in 72 or 73, and he was the topper of this exam.
Oh, wow.
So he had come there. He had been India's finance secretary. He had been India's RBI governor. He had been India's representative to the World Bank, and
Mm-hmm.
also he held important post in the government of Andhra Pradesh. So he was telling that. Uh, what was the question? Sorry, I forgot.
So too many organizations, too much
Yes,
information.
he told me that at the time he was preparing, he was in IIT Kanpur.
Mm-hmm.
So the only piece of information that he had of outside world was the newspaper Times of India that used to come in Kanpur in 72, and it was the
Mm-hmm.
only English newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
So he had only one option, and he realized now that that was a better option because he only had one piece of information, and that's a
Mm-hmm.
very good one.
Mm-hmm.
So try to eliminate you searching different avenues for different apps. There are plethora of apps. Many apps provide good content, but most of the
Mm-hmm.
apps provide very substandard content. All of
Mm-hmm.
this is basically copy pasted from the newspapers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So please try to eliminate those distractions. What you need to follow in this exam
Mm-hmm.
is standard textbooks,
Mm-hmm.
one polity, one for environment, one for history, one for geography, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to follow one good source of current affairs
Yes, sir.
outside this.
Mm-hmm. I have you,
One
sir.
good of
Hopefully
Let me
for current
complete.
affairs.
One good
Mm-hmm.
source of current affairs is that you can watch the videos on a daily basis,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end of the month, download a magazine known as Civil's IQ. It
Okay,
is of
sir.
study
Mm-hmm.
IQ only. It is a monthly magazine. So when you download that magazine now, when you'll be reading it once a month, you will realize that most of the articles we have already covered in our discussion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is the monthly magazine. Sorry, this opens a 1 rupee course. Sorry, where is it?
I think on top, sir. Yeah,
Yes,
civil
yes,
rights.
yes.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the one. This is a 1 rupee course. Basically, you can get it for free. The PDFs will be available to you. Okay.
Got it, sir. Got it.
So
Mm-hmm.
these are monthly magazines. So when you're reading those magazines after the end of the month, you'll realize most of the current affairs you've already covered it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
reading them again will help recall.
Yes, sir.
And
Mm-hmm.
outside this, you don't need anything. You don't need anything.
Okay, sir. But
And
you're
we
the
have
first
talked
person.
about, you'll think
Mm-hmm.
that right now you only have the questions in front of you in form of our daily discussions and the PYQs.
Mm-hmm.
Restrict yourself with that for time being. And
Mm-hmm.
when the prelims comes, for example, if
Mm-hmm.
you're preparing for next year's prelims, so in the January month, you can subscribe to a test series
Got it.
anywhere in a
Mm-hmm.
reputed place.
Got it, sir. Mm-hmm.
Outside that, you don't have to care about any information. Let people talk about it. Whenever anything comes, just you don't pay attention to it.
Got it, sir. So just before I just log out, sir, can you tell me about your journey, sir? You went up to interview. That means you've had very solid pre and very good mains performance, and then to the interview. So if you can just give us a snippet of your journey, and then I think that would be great. So that's
Well,
my last
my journey
question.
actually started after college. I started working in Honda. Few months and about a year later, I realized that this is a kind of a job. It was a very good job, but I won't able to enjoy it for the rest of my life. So the next option in front of me was to do MBA or to go for civil services. I realized that MBA is something that I don't like, right? Personally, for me, I don't think so. I would like that kind of a job. If
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked MBA, I would have continued in Honda only. After a few years, you are ultimately promoted to management. So then civil services was a very good option because first of all, you are at an important post in a very young age
Mm-hmm.
and you can literally be the difference in the lives of thousands and lakhs of people at a very young age. Tell me any other job at the 30 year of age where you can prove such a bigger difference. No other job in the country.
Yes, sir.
So that is why I chose to give for this exam. And I was very motivated because first of all, I had left my job, which was a decent paying job. So a source of motivation was already inside me and I was very motivated. So a part about motivation, I did not feel lack of motivation even for a day in my preparation phase. The only
Mm-hmm.
problem that I faced was the pressure from my father or from my parents' side. That they also realized now if I'm not able to clear this exam in one or two
Mm-hmm.
attempts, they say, what are you doing with your life?
Yes,
So
sir.
only that uh, they were very okay with me for preparing. They had no problems, but when they saw think it from their perspective, they might be thinking that when he could have worked somewhere, why is spending his life in preparing for this exam?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that was the only problem that I faced. Except it, I reduced the outside noise. So whatever relatives, friends that I don't consider that important a friend used to say, I did not care about them. Let them say anything. They will anyway say it. Whenever if you're preparing for a private or if you're in a private job, they'll say, why don't you prepare for government job? And if you're
Mm-hmm.
preparing for government job, they'll say, what you're doing here, go and do your private job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you are able to handle your familial pressure now, that is something that will affect you a lot. Otherwise, outside it, you won't have any problems. You shouldn't
Yes,
have
sir.
any problems for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you enjoyed, sir, writing mails and interviews and all of that?
Well, I enjoyed preparing for it, but when an exam used to come, I used to get sleepless. All the prelims that I gave, in the last three prelims, I did not even catch a single minute of sleep on the night before prelims because of the pressure. And when it comes to mains, mains is like a test match. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If prelims is T20, mains is like a test match. You have to be very fit for the 5 days because, in addition to mental exhaustion, you will also be physically exhausted during mains.
So this part nobody tells us. They're just
Mains
like
is
mains
very
likh
physically
lo.
exhausting. You have basically your exam divided in two different weekends. So, in the
Mm-hmm.
first weekend, Friday, which is a good day, you only get to write your essays on the first date between
Mm-hmm.
9 to 12. And on the next day, that is on Saturday, you are expected to give GS paper 1 from 9 to 12 and from 2 to 5 you have to give GS paper 2. And on Sunday, the very next day, you have to come again and write GS paper 3 in the first half and then second half GS paper 4. So by the end of first Sunday, you feel mentally drained out. And then you remember I have to prepare for my optional, which is on the next weekend. And you literally, there is in an instant, you'll feel the next 5 days went by and you are again on Saturday giving your English and Indian languages paper.
Oh,
So
wow.
mains physically is very demanding.
Yes, sir.
And
Now I
to dread
understand.
that phase, I used to enjoy writing it. You won't feel the 3 hours when you're writing it because
Mm-hmm.
all time you end up writing the exam.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
when the exam gets over, you feel the physical brunt of it because you want to study, but your body does not have the energy to study. So this is a kind of dichotomy of mind and body phases.
Definitely. So anything funny, sir, that you experienced during interview or anything?
Interview is very what I have to say, very professional. There is
Oh.
nothing
Mm-hmm.
funny, nothing bad about it. One good thing that you have to remember about your interviews that when the panelists ask you the question and if you don't know the answer now, just
Mm-hmm.
don't try to bluff your way out of it. Try to be very honest. Say that, sir, I have no idea about it. And if you want to make a guess, take their permission. Say that,
Mhm.
sir, I have some vague idea about it, but I'm not 100% sure that it is correct. Would you allow me to take a guess? And if they say yes, then only you make a guess.
Mhm.
So you have to be very professional. They'll respect you for it, and you have to respect whosoever they were at their time when they were serving in different positions of the government.
Got it, sir. So we've given a chance. Would you do it all over again?
Yes.
Oh, that's just crazy, sir. After having such difficulty with mains.
Well, one of my friends used to say कि तेरे को ना preparation का मजा आ रहा था इसीलिए तेरे को अच्छा लगता है. I still wonder it, but I inside me I know I was motivated. I still am motivated. Because I
Oh,
told you my rationale. You won't
mhm.
get this kind of an opportunity to serve people at such a young age.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. Thank you for answering all my questions, sir. Thank you for being very patient. And sir, we
No problem.
honestly, I love your everyday classes, sir. Please do it. If you
Thank you,
can
Shraddha.
do anything on economics, we would be more than happy. I think everybody would agree with me in comment section, sir. Your economics are the best. If you could
Well,
consider,
once
sir.
I'm done with the classes, I have something planned. Let's see
Uh-huh.
how it materializes.
Definitely, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Tony Stark, so what do you think about philosophy as an optional? Tony, think it is a popular optional, but in terms of syllabus, I don't have that much an idea. What I know about philosophy is that you need a curious mind in that subject. You can't remember and read and wrote anything. You more than rote learning, you need to have a curious and an analytical mind to be able to give that optional subject. Venkat, sir, I'm a beginner in UPSC. I'm preparing mostly for the state civil services and central exam. Now I'm moving to UPSC. How to start my preparation and how to choose the optional subject? Well, Venkat, if you're really serious about UPSC, try to, for the time being, not to care so much about the state PCS because those two exams, UPSC and state PCS, require a very different level of preparation. And then if you're preparing for UPSC, it requires a serious dedication. Okay. And deciding on the optional subject, I've told you multiple times. And please remember the only thing that should enable you to choose an optional subject is if you're interested in the subject. If you're not interested, irrespective of what people say that it is scoring, you'll easily get the material, nothing good would come out of it. First, develop an interest in a subject and then pick that subject. Any batch for anthropology optional? Yes, Kanchan, there are batches for anthropology. Let me see. Optionals. Yes, there is a batch for anthropology option. You can take admissions to it. If you still want any help, this is the number that you can call 76400300 and tell them to use the code ATS Live. You'll get a hefty discount also on the options. Anything else? Preetham, sir, sociology or PSI optional? Very doubt. I understand, Preetham. Do one thing, read the syllabus of both these optionals. And if you still don't have a clear idea after that, try to watch model lectures that are available on YouTube. Which is mark fetching, do not get into that category. Decide on an option based on which subject interests you the most. If you are interested in a subject, you'll automatically get good marks. And if you're not interested, how will you get good marks, right? Regarding economy, sir, is it enough from your classes only? Yes. If you take the classes in resolution batch from economy, you will be covered. That is my guarantee to you. Well, I study 4 hours every day before taking the class. Do you think it won't be enough? Sir, I have an interest in polity, but not sure about international relations. Can I take PSIR? Well, decide about international relation. For me, international relations was very interesting. That is why I took PSIR. I was interested equally in both polity and international relations. International relation roughly constitutes about 70 to 80% of your PSIR syllabus. More than that. Entire paper too, you can say, relates to IR. Which book is good for economy? GS, I told you, you have two options. Sriram IS book and Vivek Singh Sir's books. Both are good enough, but they won't cover 100% of the syllabus. I'll suggest you buy the Sriram IS book and read it from it. And rest will cover it in the classes. Anything else? From Zoom, anyone want to ask questions? Let me see. Prasad, Summa, No, right? So I hope we should end our today's discussion. Anything else? Gaurav Rana, I give 2025 free but unable to make through. I'm facing difficulty to change approach for mains. Well, Gaurav, this is the best time where you have to prepare for mains because from January, February onwards, then you will start pressurizing again for the prelims examination. So need your guidance regarding mains. Well, mains, go through standard textbooks, go through current affairs and prepare your handwritten notes. But more than that, emphasize on your optional subject because optional has 50% weightage when compared to GS. Okay, Tony, you should take optional then. If you have good command over Vedas, Vedantas, and then take philosophy. Okay, so let's end our today's session. It was good interacting with all of you. I hope many of you who have joined from YouTube, please, from the next time onwards, whenever we have such sessions, try to join via Zoom because here I can also interact with you directly as I've done with many people here. Okay. So we'll see each other next time. Please have a very good rest of the day. We'll see each other again with Indian Express analysis tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye.